CMR SA case involving a minor dismissed. Micheal Antonio discharged from hospital following car crash. Deva fired lyrical shots at Vybz Kartel and day of Freedom Street concert.
A Pancho Kali fa yeah. I represent for Dancehall info. You don't know anything go. Anything we say full stop and connect, bullseye, bingo. Yeah, you know.
CMR SA case involving a minor dismissed. We have the court documents, but first, let me give some context. Jamaican vlogger Carter, more popularly known as CMR, has had his criminal case of SA involving a minor dismissed in the Orange County, Florida courts. The 35-year-old was previously arrested on November 2nd, 2024 by the Apopka Police Department on charges of engaging in lewd and lascivious molestation involving an underage female. He was detained and released on November 4th after posting a $7,500 bond. According to public records, the charges were dismissed on December 30th, 2024 following an investigation that determined that the evidence presented did not support prosecution. The decision was signed by Assistant State Attorney Christopher Damian Ryan. The initial allegations against CMR were believed to be related to his 13-year-old stepdaughter, whom he fathered with his wife, social media personality and entrepreneur Julian Chrissy Carter. The reports, along with a video from his first court appearance, details that the incident allegedly took place at the family home. In the report that surfaced, the minor confided in someone at her school, which led to the police being summoned. It detailed that she had not communicated the incident to anyone else because she did not want CMR to face consequences, as she considered him a good person. On the court document filed on the 30th of December 2024 at 2:56 p.m. it says the following. In the Circuit Court for Orange County, State of Florida versus Carter, which is the defendant. The charges: lewd, lascivious molestation. Number 1, it says, from the investigation which has been made, it is the opinion of the writer that this case is not suitable for prosecution. And it goes on to further say at number 2, this action is taken to clear the records and to release subject's bond if any has been posted responsive to the above charges. If in custody, defendant should be released, providing there are no other charges or holds against him. As usual, you know, we have to give our 1 cent around here on this channel. Basically, I'm confused right here. I want to believe the little girl, but the police did the investigation and then they don't find anything. I'm starting to wonder, is this one of those child that want to go and do bad things and do what they want, and because of the strict parenting restricting she from doing certain things, she go and tell lie on Mr. Carter? I don't know. I'm just trying to put 1 and 2 together because I'm trying to believe her. Alright? I'm trying to believe her. I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. But the police investigated and they came up with nothing. So I'm just wondering. Your thoughts in the comments will be much appreciated. Just tell me what you think. Tell me what you think is at play right here. Is this child a problem child, or the police not doing their job properly? Just tell me in the comment section. And remember, leave a like on the channel, please. It will be much appreciated. Because one of CMR accusations was that he found her in a compromising position and he spoke to her about it and counseled her, and that's where it stemmed from. Like, I don't know how true it is. When people heard of CMR saying that, people started to bash him instantly, but he started to think twice now. What if he was right? What if he saw her doing some things? He said he saw her do some things, quote unquote, to herself, and he counseled her and stopped her. What I do blame Mr. Carter for is not reporting it to the child's mother, because people remember it's not his biological child, and I didn't hear of anything of him reporting it to the mom in the first report. He spoke to a family friend about the girl, about him scared of the girl telling lies on him, because he said something like she saw him hit her mom when he didn't hit her mom, and some domestic abuse thing like that. But he didn't report the incident to her mother, and that's where I blame him. And you can look at it in the next light, as in, why didn't he report it to the child's mother? Deva Brad fired lyrical shots at Vybz Kartel and their Freedom Street concert. On the same day that Vybz Kartel and Dancehall Entertainment plan to put on one of the biggest concerts Jamaica has ever seen, Deva Brad decided to launch another lyrical attack on the Gaza crew in a song titled Letter from L. Letter from L is a song in which the former Portmore Empire member writes as if he is Clive Lizard Williams. Aside from hurling several insults at Vybz Kartel, he also called out Sean Storm in the witty track. On December the 28th, Deva Brad dropped his first diss track aimed at Vybz Kartel in recent times, titled Homage. As description for the song on YouTube, he wrote, "Apology requested." He also wrote, "Send the angel to L or FN." Reacting to the song on YouTube, one person commented, "I don't want to hear anyone saying him a look a strength. He was minding his own business before Parrot Kartel talked negatively about him." Another said, "Little body big head quagmire," referring to a line in the song. The quagmire nickname the fitting for Kartel. That's all I'm gonna say. Homage is currently trending at number 24 in Jamaica on YouTube trending for music. Well, when I lie, the song them bad. And who know Deva Brad bad from day one. It's just because he made that off move or those off move. It just turned him career kind of in a different trajectory certain way. But Deva Brad did have him lyrics them and have him style and have him flow. And the two songs them can go on, man, I tell a lie. The Letter from L, you can hear the creativity in the song there. You see me? But Homage is the song where I spit beer fire. You see me? You can hear the raw talent in a Homage certain way. And you hear me say raw talent right now. Enough artists, you know, just something like this, them want, you know, and something like this can just reinvigorate them career certain way, you know. And it's in this time of social media and everybody have something to say about it. Can you notice in the comment section what the people must say? Basically, they're siding with Deva Brad and they're acknowledging that it's Vybz Kartel who's the one picking trouble. You see me, just put Deva Brad in the mix, right, you know. And as I said, Deva Brad lyrical from day one, so Kartel have got know him and watch himself. I don't know if a old vibes will come up back or something, and I know Kartel now and give Deva Brad an highlight. I know him sorry he might answer that question in another way there, you know. Because him could have answered the question more in a more diplomatic fashion certain way. Him could have done that, I know right now him wish him do that certain way because Deva Brad I get a highlight of a Kartel right now. And the same man song even a trend in a Jamaica. You don't notice that number 24. And people left their comments in the comment section, it's most appreciated. I'm encouraging you to go and listen to the songs. Is it? Listen to the both of them and tell me what you think in the comment section. I'm even thinking of previewing Homage because a lot of things has been said in Homage. Tell me in the comment section if Kartel should answer back. That's the big question. Well, me personally, me feel him should answer back in because him say the war angel, him girl and pick trouble, so if you pick trouble, you have to defend yourself. But you tell me what you think in the comment section. Micheal Antonio discharged from hospital following car crash. Jaja. Jamaican professional footballer Micheal Antonio shared an emotional message with his fans on Tuesday after being discharged from the hospital more than 3 weeks following a serious motor vehicle incident. The 34-year-old West Ham striker was driving his Ferrari on December the 7th in Epping, Essex, when it ran off the road and collided with a tree. He was trapped inside the vehicle for approximately 45 minutes before emergency medical personnel were able to free him. Antonio was rushed to a hospital in London where he underwent surgery for a lower limb fracture. Appearing in good spirit while using crutches, Antonio reflected on life and expressed what he is most grateful for this year on Instagram. Quote, "Every year around this time, I'm asked what I'm grateful for, and every year I've struggled to find the right words. But this year, I know exactly what I'm grateful for, being alive," unquote. It further read, "I want to take a moment to acknowledge something I've come to realize. I've spent so many years taking life for granted. I've made plans for the next day, for the next year, always assuming tomorrow was guaranteed. I've seen close friends pass away, witnessed others face near-death experiences, and even then I didn't fully grasp just how precious life is." Antonio also expressed gratitude for the support shown by his football community during this challenging time. Notably, after the incident, West Ham players wore Antonio 9 shirt ahead of their match against Wolverhampton at the London Stadium. Quote, "Lastly, to the whole football community, thank you for all the love and support you've shown me. It has truly meant the world. I love y'all, and I am endlessly grateful for every one of you. Happy New Year's, and I'll be back on the pitch, unquote. First, I want to say thank God the player is alright, and thank God the person is alright as a human being, not just a player. Thank God he's alright. I know him family must feel okay. Him family can breathe easier now that he's out the hospital. Happy New Year's and everything to Micheal Antonio. What I want to say, Micheal Antonio is somebody who I have a lot of respect for. Reason being, I have a lot of respect for Micheal Antonio. Micheal Antonio came to Jamaica asking to play for us at one point before we accepted him. He wasn't at the level that we wanted him at the time, and then he came back. Matter of fact, he didn't have to come back. We had to go and get him when he was scoring all those goals at West Ham, and he didn't act anyway. He came to us and played for us, and you have a lot of people who could have played for us. Prime example, Ryan Sterling, he's a Jamaican born, and he refused to play for us just because he feel like he's talented. What I'm trying to say is, Micheal Antonio have a love for my country, and I will always respect that about him. Glad to see that he's out of the hospital, and hoping he make 100% recovery as quick as possible and get back on the hammers and hammer in some goal. Not against Manchester United, but yeah, score some goal and score a lot for Jamaica as well. Against anybody, I don't care who you score for against Jamaica. But when you're in the English Premier League, just don't try to score against Manchester United, alright, bro? Speedy recovery. And for those who want to think negative and say it's because he could not have made England team, that's the reason for him to come and play for Jamaica. Well, there's a lot of other players that couldn't have made England team, and they didn't have made England team. They've retired, not played and haven't played for England, and they still refuse to come and represent Jamaica. Prime example, Troy Deeney. I kind of like Troy Deeney. He have that tenacity and that type of big man up front, but he shunned my country from that. I never forgive him. Never ever forgive him.
A Pancho Kali fa yeah. I represent for Dancehall info. You don't know anything go. Anything we say full stop and connect bullseye bingo. Yeah, you know.